In 2030, the Football World Cup will be held for the first time on 3 different continents: Africa, Europe, and South America. And it promises to be a very special edition. Hello everyone, and welcome to Game Arenas. Today, we're talking about the stadiums that will host the 2030 World Cup. Morocco, Portugal, and Spain will be the main host countries. Uruguay, Argentina, and Paraguay will host the World Cup Centenary celebrations. They will each host a match at the start of the competition. So join us on this fascinating journey through a wonderful selection of magnificent World Cup 2030 stadiums. In 1930, the first chapter took place in Uruguay, giving birth to a global soccer legacy. In 2030, the Centenary celebration will return to where it all began. El Estadio Centenario, a legendary stadium located in Montevideo, Uruguay. This stadium hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930, and it will be back in the spotlight when it hosts the first match of the 2030 World Cup. The Estadio Centenario is an impressive stadium with a current capacity of 60,235. But it's going to be renovated before 2030 to increase its capacity to 72,000. El Estadio Monumental, a legendary stadium located in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This stadium hosted the 1978 FIFA World Cup final. The Estadio Monumental is an impressive stadium with a current capacity of 84,567. The Estadio Monumental is the home stadium of Club Atlético River Plate, one of the most successful clubs in Argentina. It is the largest stadium in both Argentina and all of South America. El Estadio Conmebol, a new stadium that will host a match at the start of the 2030 FIFA World Cup as part of the centennial celebrations. The Estadio Conmebol will be located in Luque, Paraguay, a suburb of the capital city of Asunción. The stadium will have a capacity of 50,000. Let's move on to the host countries. Morocco has a long and rich history with football. It was the first African country to qualify for both the round of 16 in Mexico in 1986 and the semifinals of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Morocco's bid includes 7 host cities, including Rabat, the capital. The Moulay Abdallah Stadium is located at the southwestern entrance to the city of Rabat. It is home to the AS FAR Football Club. It is currently undergoing renovation work, scheduled for completion in 2025. The football stadium will have a capacity of 53,000. The Casablanca Grand Stadium is an ambitious project that could even host the final of the competition. It will be located in Benslimane, near Casablanca, and construction will start in 2024, with completion scheduled for 2026. The stadium will have a capacity of 113,000, making it the second largest in the world. The construction of the Casablanca Grand Stadium is a major investment for Morocco. The Ibn Battuta Grand Stadium is located to the southwest of the city of Tangier. It was inaugurated in 2011 and will have a capacity of 90,000 after the current renovation. The Tangier Grand Stadium is home to the Tangier Ittihad Riyadi Football Club. It has also hosted major competitions, such as the African Cup of Nations for Under-20s in 2015 and the FIFA Club World Cup in 2018 and 2022. Renovation work will include the construction of a new roof, modernization of facilities, and improved accessibility. The Marrakech Grand Stadium is located 11 kilometers north of this major tourist city. It was inaugurated in 2011 and has a current capacity of 45,240. This stadium is home to the Kawkab Marrakech Football Club. It has also hosted major competitions, such as the African Cup of Nations for Under-20s in 2013 and the FIFA Club World Cup in 2014. The Fez Grand Stadium. Inaugurated in 2007, it has a current capacity of 45,000. This stadium is home to football clubs Fez Wydad Athletic and Maghreb Association Sportive of Fez. As part of Morocco's bid to host the 2030 World Cup, the Fez Grand Stadium will be renovated. It will have a capacity of 50,000. Renovation. The Adrar Stadium is located south of the tourist city of Agadir. It was inaugurated in 2013 and has a current capacity of 45,480. The Adrar Stadium is home to the Hassania Union Sport d'Agadir Football Club. It has also hosted major competitions, such as the Under-20 African Cup of Nations in 2013 and the FIFA Club World Cup in 2018. As part of Morocco's bid for the 2030 World Cup, the Adrar Stadium will be slightly renovated and will be entirely covered by a new roof. Oujda's new stadium project. The stadium will have a capacity of 45,000. It will be equipped with all the infrastructure needed to host high-level matches. We'll have to wait for the official announcement of the 2030 World Cup Stadiums to find out whether Oujda's new stadium will be selected. If you enjoyed this video, take a break and subscribe to our channel. From Africa to Europe, let's take a look first at the beautiful country of Portugal. We continue our tour here with José Alvalade Stadium. It is one of the 3 stadiums chosen to host the 2030 World Cup in Portugal. It is located in Lisbon, the country's capital. It is home to Sporting CP, one of Portugal's biggest football clubs. The stadium was built in 1956 and has been renovated several times over the years. The most recent renovation increased its capacity to 50,095. This stadium has also hosted many major events, such as the 2005 UEFA Cup Final and the 2020 Champions League semi-final. Estadio de Luz is the largest stadium in Portugal. It is also located in Lisbon and is the home of the well-known Benfica Football Club. The stadium was built in 2003 and its current capacity is 65,000. De Luz Stadium has already hosted a number of major events, including the UEFA Champions League finals in 2014 and in 2020. Estádio do Dragão is a football stadium located in Porto, Portugal's second largest city. It is the home of the famous football club FC Porto. The stadium was built in 2003 in preparation for Euro 2004. It has a capacity of 50,033. The Estadio do Dragão has already hosted a number of major events, including the UEFA Euro 2004 semi-final in 2011, the UEFA Nations League final in 2019, and the UEFA Champions League final in 2021. Did you enjoy this video? Then like it, share it, and subscribe to our channel to support us. Let's complete the tour of the host countries with Spain. The Santiago Bernabéu is an iconic venue for European football. It is the stadium of Real Madrid, one of the most successful football clubs in the world. The stadium was built in 1947. The Bernabéu is one of the largest stadiums in Europe. It has a capacity of 84,744, making it the second largest stadium in Spain. The stadium has been renovated several times over the years. The latest renovation, which began in 2019, is still underway. It includes the construction of a new retractable roof, a new video wall, and a new shopping center. It has hosted many major matches, including Champions League finals and the 1982 World Cup final. Estadio Metropolitano, also known as Wanda Metropolitano, is the home stadium of Atlético de Madrid. Opened in September 2017, it has a capacity of 70,460, making it the third largest stadium in Spain. The Estadio Metropolitano has hosted many important matches, such as the 2019 UEFA Champions League final. Camp Nou, also known as Spotify Camp Nou, is the stadium of FC Barcelona, one of the world's most iconic football clubs. The Camp Nou was built in 1957. It is the largest stadium in Spain and the third largest in Europe with a capacity of 99,354. The stadium is recognizable by its elliptical shape and stands that slope gently upwards. Camp Nou has hosted many major matches, including the Champions League finals, the World Cup, and the Olympic Games. The Camp Nou renovation project, also known as Espai Barca, is a project to modernize and expand FC Barcelona Stadium. The project includes the following elements: a new retractable roof that will cover the entire stadium, an extension to the stadium, which will increase its capacity to 105,000, the construction of a new shopping center and concert hall. The estimated cost of the project is 1.5 billion euros. The RCDE Stadium, also known as the Cornellà El Prat Stadium, is located in Catalonia. It is the home stadium of RCD Espanyol. Opened in August 2009, it has a capacity of 40,500. This stadium was built on the site of the former Sarria Stadium, which had been home to RCD Espanyol since 1923. The Estadio La Cartuja, also known as the Estadio Olímpico de Sevilla, was opened in 1999 and has a capacity of 57,619. The stadium was built to host the 1999 World Athletics Championships. La Cartuja is the fifth largest stadium in Spain and the second largest in Andalusia. It was the venue for the 2003 UEFA Cup final. The San Mamés Stadium is located in the center of Bilbao. It is the home stadium of Athletic Bilbao. The stadium was built in 1913 and was completely rebuilt in 2013. It has a capacity of 53,331, making it the seventh largest stadium in Spain. The San Mamés Stadium has hosted many important matches, and it will host the 2024 UEFA Women's Champions League Final and the 2025 UEFA Europa League Final. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. The Anoeta Stadium, also known as the Real Arena, is located in San Sebastian, in the Basque Country. It is the home stadium of Real Sociedad. It replaced the Atacha Stadium, which had been Real Sociedad's home stadium since 1913. Opened in 1993, it has a capacity of 32,076, with the possibility of expanding to 42,300 if necessary, making it the 11th largest stadium in Spain and the second largest in the Basque Country. The Riazor Stadium, also known as Estadio Abanca Riazor, is located by the beach in A Coruña, Galicia. It is the home stadium of Deportivo La Coruña. The stadium was inaugurated on October 29, 1944, and currently has a capacity of 34,889. Following the reconstruction, the stadium was awarded the 2020 World Prix Versailles Award in the sports category. La Romareda Stadium is the home stadium of Real Zaragoza. It was opened on September 8, 1957 and has a capacity of 33,608. The stadium was one of the venues for the 1982 World Cup, as well as the 1992 Barcelona Olympic Games, for football matches. The Estadio de la Nueva Condamina is Real Murcia's home ground. It was opened in 2006 and has a capacity of almost 32,000. It was built on the site of a former stadium, the Estadio de la Condamina, which dated back to 1940. This stadium will be renovated before the World Cup. Its capacity will be increased to 40,000 and the facilities will be modernized. La Rosaleda Stadium is home to Malaga Club de Futbol. It was opened in 1941 and has a capacity of 30,044. It was built on the site of a former stadium, the La Victoria Stadium, which dated back to 1922. It hosted 3 matches in the first phase of the 1982 World Cup. The stadium renovation project will involve increasing its capacity to 45,000. The El Molinón Stadium is home to Real Sporting de Gijón. It was inaugurated in 1908 and has a capacity of 29,029. It was built on the site of an old watermill, hence its name. It is the oldest football stadium in Spain. It has hosted many important matches, including matches at the 1982 Football World Cup. The capacity of the El Molinón Stadium will have to be increased to be able to host matches at the 2030 World Cup. So much for this overview of the stadiums that will host the 2030 World Cup in Morocco, Portugal, and Spain. Don't hesitate to share your comments on the choice of these stadiums. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future videos. Leave a like if you want to see more videos like this and share this video with your friends. Click on the bell to make sure you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. Thank you and see you soon for new videos on Game Arenas.